Hello techies, I'm Divya here. On behalf of CyberBrainer, don't you think the world of tech is evolving faster than ever? Now is the perfect time to dive in and build the skills that will take you places. With CyberBrainer, we are putting you in the driver's seat of your own future. We at CyberBrainer don't just teach your interest. We believe that knowledge is power, but it's applied knowledge that truly sets you apart. Whether you're diving into data science, mastering artificial intelligence, or exploring the world of cybersecurity, our courses are designed to give you the skills that matter. So let's jump into the session and make the future yours today. Thank you.
Request for code. I'm not. You want to give us a heads up. You're into this. How does it work in your system? And if you can explain something above RFQs, sorry, I didn't get you what exactly. The name is the request for code. Let me brief you about that. When we need something in bulk or regular items. Also, we directly don't reach out to this one single supply. We send the quotations to different suppliers that, hey, buddy, I need a 10 desktops of Dell. It went to 10 different suppliers and I asked them to give me a quotation. That sent me the quotation for this configuration in RAM memory screen size. Lease guarantee warranty. Who would be giving you the best deals? They would be sending you quotations that I can provide you this Dell desktop in, say, 20 bucks, 30 bucks, 40 bucks that they will mention the quotation, and based on the quotation, we will select one supplier. They send the quotations, I'll select the supplier and I'll award the purchase order to that supplier. And then again the same process will start. I'll send a purchase order. I'll issue it, get to supplier. Supplier will send the item's advance ship notice acknowledgement. I'll get a receipt and pay back to the supplier. Clear on this? Yes, yes. And if you want to see this here also, request for quotations, head start document preparation. Define the supplier list, send out RFQ, receive responses, select the supplier, advise unsuccessful suppliers, and many more. And then, accordingly, you will have the purchase orders and then same process. Now what we do is, we will check the BP press fourth event for definition. Initiation goes to action, and then the controller. I think controller we have already assigned. Let's check this supplier context, which is solo also for our company. And if you want to see the task name, just 3 dots, this process policy view. Create request for quote is ALQ, that's the task name. Now I'll just check my company, choose LCC, and you can go to roles. I need to check the paracontract specialist. It's there. You tell the Serrano, the controller. You already tell the Serrano. Now go with the task. Create request for code. Company, let's put company here. You can define these RFQ types. You can define these RFQ types. Just go to this Open New tab. Just type RFQ. Then request for quote. This is a free. You can define a different request types. Again, this will come from the client only. I'll just set a direct request for quote and RFQ. Title New RFQ for towers. In currency which you want to get this price quotation from suppliers USD, you can create an ad hoc RFQ or copy details from existing RFQ if it exists. You have already created a one or copy RFQ from existing document. Just use our supplier contract requisition purchase order you want. Let's say we have it 296 for 297. I'll use 4296 here. You can choose from these three categories here. And now you will come to this page. Select the line here. We are ordering one because in that queue it was already one there. We will select it here. You put the terms and conditions of this request for the queue. Quote, you give a document date. Let's give it a 1st of October. Then you get started. Of this recognition is 2nd of October. It will end this RFQ by 31st of October. You need to have the quotes before that date. You can mention the time, also ending time, time zone of the start and end date. Currency sourcing buyer is Bala. Exclude our target price. If you want to actually target price, that's fine lines. It's a good or service that you want quotation for. I'm looking for goods. Line here, then item you can say sport shoes here. In that view it was for shoes. It is for shoes. You want 10 quantities, each cost $100. This is full in 1000. Target prices. Let's say we are targeting for 95 here. Requested delivery date. Let's say by 31st should be delivered response. Required. You need a response from the supplier. Yes, you want a price from the supplier. Yes, need time. How many days they can send the quotations to us or items to us, which is this cost center coming by default here additional. Workdays, if you want to add memo bid requirement. In order to bid different types, I can say they have to give me a yes or no. Can they deliver? Response required, yes. You can add more here. Sequence number 2. Do you deliver this? To provide your certification number, you get a text. It's also required. Then propose suppliers for the proposal. Plus I can add some suppliers here. Let's add 2 suppliers, supplier by supplier group. I'll just add one hello here. Second one is, let's say, this is protect. And this is on this. They have defined this one is a supplier, port to print and boom. I need something that we can say by email here. Oh, that was anything. I am choosing. One more supplier is Jindosteins here, and we will send this by email. If you want to override from the default procurement email. If you want to override some other email addresses, you can do that as this. I want to say Jane Broker, hello. This one, I just want to say Jindelsteins. Whatever this bit requirement, what is the bit requirement? Let's add in this SQL number 1. And then you can add a document or line to the supply. I just say requirement is supplier should be from manufacturing, from new running. And that should be text. That's all required. Yes. Remember, they can give attachment. If you have any attachments which you want to add, it's fine. So, when there is a Sereno for review and approval with proxy. Act as Sereno. We will look at this and she will look at this. As a supplier contract specialist, if all the details are correct, she will have a look at it and all looks good. And she will approve it. Once this is approved here. What options we got? We got cancel, change, copy and post. Now we are posting this quotation in the market or to the suppliers. We will say post posting memo, posting this RFQ, get new quotations. Posting date is this. You can see last posted date of this RFQ is this date here which it has been posted. Once it's posted, you can create RFQ response. Suppose you have received the responses. From which supplier you have received the response. From how you tell the complications of Jindal seals. I'll just say, the conditions I received at this time, recorded by who's recording this response. Let's say Teresa Sereno. And you can put the shipping terms, what the shipping terms they have agreed to. Britain and Bora Virgin shipping method is ground shipping. They will send it by response memo. Yes, we do deliver the shoes. And see here the response, for any how many you can deliver. Response information, yes, they can deliver 10 response price I targeted for 95. Let's say they can deliver it at 99. Lead time, they can do it 10 days. Response, oh yes, we are the best market and their attachments, if they have. Send their response. This is what they can provide that will be here with. Responses. Supply should from you only text response. Yes, we are responsible. We affirmance here. You can add multiple text questions. Yes, no. And you hit submit or something in lines here, which you can look up. This was the bit responsive to fill in. Can they deliver the shoes? Just provide your certificate number. Certificate number is GST that. As you can see, approved posted response address is 1. Now you can again create RFQ word, create RFQ response, compare RFQ responses or create RFQ response again for the other supplier. What was the digital steals? This time stamp Teresa Sereno. Shipping terms, they are again fit on board original shipping method ground shipping. Then they can provide, and they'll provide is 97. Lead time in this 5 days, they can provide. Yes. Then same attachments here and that's yes. Yes, we are GST, number GST. Number that with responses. You see, yes. If you have any, this is also done. Now say response. Entries became 2 here. And now, if you see here, you've got proposed suppliers, this bid requirement. Now, if you want to compare RFP responses. Supply hello telecom. This point is this. See, clearly you can see who is putting in 99, 90, 70 here. Typo error. Don't worry about it. But you can see here the details for 999, 70 that. It's mentioned here. Then you can select both of them if you want, or one of them hit. Select responses. To compare, and lowest score per line is General Steels. That is spreading in 97. $2 difference is there compared to the other suppliers. See, it's amazing. I love this. Response for any 10, target price was 95. Our target price was 95. This is the closest one. 97. $2 gain difference is 2.11%. Amazing. 9 responses you can see here. Essential complications is for 99 and it's full extra what we're targeting for, and it's this is the nearest one, and then you can see all the details here with the deliverable. Now, once it's done, you can see general sales was the closest one. You can award it now. Create RFP award. You can award it to both of them or just one of them. I will say general steels here. Awarded. Is this award type by supplier contract or a purchase order? I will say purchase order. Select here unit of measures, each and ship to contact person. Bill to contact. Person all details we have seen in purchase orders. Memo award reason. Lowest price. The lowest price can get award reasons also. Maintain procurement award reasons. And there you can add multiple things. Then auto submit award outcome for approval. And then you look at the details. We are giving 10 quantities to the supplier because they are the best nearby location. Also all those things. A price was 95, response was 97. It costs this sum up. You would have been generated. Now, if you look at this only somewhere here, you should see a PO also. We have this array RFQ. I want this award here. Just put in the award. Click on this in a new tab. We got PO here. Again, this PO is in progress. Based on the business process, Rachel Knight has to approve this. Start part. I will look at the details here. Approved. By call center manager, all that person. It's that call center manager, no one has been assigned to this call center. What do? Let's say reassign task. He doesn't have access, it opens his box. Do you want to cover this? But now it's the same process. You create a purchase order, you issue this to a supplier. Supplier will send the items. You will get a receipt. After receipt, they will send the supply invoice. You create the same invoice in system and then you process those supply invoices. Do you want to see this complete cycle again, or you are clear on that? Oh, once for this one. Sure, no worries. What to? This was a view we assigned to our data system. This is done to do boxing. You got the poop? Approved. This is approved now. Once the PO is approved, the supplier will never come to know that what items you need. Have to issue this to a supplier. Don't finish. Once it's issued, there is a repo copy here if you want to see it. Same thing will not copy or close. This will click the receipt. We have fully received item, tracking number. You can create one tracking number or just leave it for now. We will see full items here submit. She doesn't have access to KT. The invoice from this PO, what to? Go back to bar account and say stop. Restart is considered by period of Savachip offices. And we say point purchase orders. And the 4.8, we have already done the receipt. You could do other things also. Supply invoice. You can get a return also if you want. Or just get a supply invoice. And we can see the same details here. We can take a bit of text here. Same thing, quantities at 90 cents. Submit. Once an invoice is created, we go further approvals, review process and everything. Match approved unpaid. Then 3 dot supplier invoice. If he doesn't have access for that, you have to now to pay the supplier invoices. We have to see the security. We will go to secure off. And maybe we need an access here. Settlement run. Let's type that. Create settlement run. Create settlement, run use security. And you want to process the payroll, and you need an excellent settlement specialist, and you need a data entry specialist. What we will do, we assign all these roles to you. I'm going to give it a 0.1. Now we have a couple of rules. See some things which is already there. I'll shoot the AFX. Thank you. You assign all these roles as settlement specialist. Settlement specialist should work. Number 2. Go to a task that we call state settlement run. Put the company here. Companies all is. And I want to see those. Now it says you cannot process because we have not defined a bank routing rule for the settlement run. What do is? Close this. Create bank routing rules for this company to process the payments. Oh, we're not defining a binding account for this. What is? Quickly create a bank account for this company. The task name is Create a bank account. LCC. This will be bank account. A country for this, it will be India. I'll define the obligations here, which is RLCC. Account opening date. Let's say first of this. Account currency. They accept all currencies. Finance distributions SDFC. Alciwas DFC Code 438. Account number something something. Name an account LLC Private Limited. Target balance. Minimum balance they have to maintain 25,000. Bank statement format in which bank sent is PI2. All payment types are allowed. Additional usage and all these additional usage are also allowed. Let's set the check the cloud. We got this default payment account. All currency. Supply of name processing. Do supplier invoices. In order to select filters, we go to System Filters and I want to process all available. Expense reports and all available supplier invoices. Supplier invoices. You can choose multiple things here. Is applicable and I'll get here. You can see we got 5 transactions here, and if you want to see these 5 transactions, go to this detail section, and these are the 5 transactions that we will be processing. Hallotech documentation payment is. This payment type is processed by cash. This is the payment amount. What we do, we go back to summary and we will just hit process here. You can see this has been processed. Total payment processed from this workplace 10,9N. The integration go down in the background. It will check this 5 invoice transaction details and if we process the payment from our account to the supplier bank account. Now, if you want to see the supplier invoices, which are we process? 6 invoices have been processed totaling this much amount, and if you open these invoices, it will have 2 details. One says this is paid and the settlement run to which it has been paid. Let's see paid and the settlement run is here. This, we process the payments. Any doubt on this? No straightforward process. You don't have to worry about it. And ultimately, you will not be doing this in real life because this would be done by the end users. Typically, we will do this in and out on daily basis. You just need to know the process, how it gets done in the system. They will say, we will not see the payment types and all those things that. But you will not be doing something in your life for the career. The target goal is to join the company on a partner side and become a certified consultant. That should be your end goal always. Why? For any reason, if you want to join the company. Not getting it, then the customer side, but always try for the partner form. See it now. What about you? It's good, this is how we paid. And try this on our own then. Then it will be more. It will work. Clear, I can see. See, I did many tasks just in 30 minutes. You are doing it in a flow, but for us to do it, will have to write from our own. Then only get better ideas. You have to do practice. Just go through that and now. Yes, let me show you some other fantastic things. Mass close purchase orders. Mass close procurement documents. Through that you can close purchase orders in bulk. Request name RFCC, PO close, company RFCC. Document type you want to close the purchase orders requisition or supplier contract. I want to close purchase orders and you'll say you want to see close. You want to close the POs which are fully invoiced, fully received and fully paid. Yes, I want to do that. Or if you don't want to do that, just keep it open here. And if you have any supplier, you can put it here. Based on that criteria, I just got one PO here which is 4298 and let's submit. And this will be a part of the business process event. Review procurement of mass action. This is the thing, you can put a comment here and upload it. Because of this is done and that PO is closed now. If you just click on this, you can close multiple POs in one go rather than going through one by one. And I think you can schedule it also. Schedule. Automatic updates from purchase order acknowledgements. Schedule purchase. Order. Close lines for receiving schedule. Purchase order creation from contract installments. You can do it. Many things here on the contract set. Also schedule issue purchase orders. You can issue the purchase orders also. Run frequency daily records and I told you the key thing, just type view security for a securable item. Type the keyword there. Supplier, purchase order, receipts, supply invoice that and it will give you a number of tasks available related to that word. Request name, relocate your issue. Company's RCC. Schedule is on daily basis. Start time is 10 p.m. every day. As for GM time zone, and this should have 11:31. You can mention the further criterias here. It should be from hello supplier, supply key, supply group, exclude supplier list. You can mention the purchase order time also. It should be one-time purchase orders. Issue option should be email. That's how you should issue it. Group purchase orders for printing. If you want to make any changes to it, you can do it. Click on 3 dots. It should be a process. Add it should occurrences. Fire time to override is, let's say this, 2T4 at 10 p.m. It should be 90 p.m. What's the issue here? We can do it on the next day, I believe. Let's delete this. And we can do it again. Should we choose orders? Delete records. Is RLCC supplier? A lot of locations, person or type. One-time purchase issue option which has an email in it. Schedule. One's now started. Third first. That will define it. Just for one thing here, do it quickly. Because we have to get it approved. Nope. This is where it says keep all the things as it is. I can change here. I just want to do this quickly here. Many more things, it's endless. It's all about your practice passion. That the course did that we get no, in that it is there, the self-help videos. It is step by step where to go to do yes. This is we start box. Yes, unfortunately it not happen at 9:15. You have to change the process time here. Salon. Go to my 9. This is approved now, but we have crossed that 9:15 deadline. Otherwise, it would have issued this PO and the status would have been emailed. That's all you want to know. And yes, the thing I want to discuss is matching rules. Set its create a player account matching rule set first of all. See this? Name of matching rules. We have match exception, match condition rule. If you just click on and it here we can add a matching booster. Remember when we see our supply invoice. It has a status of match. It is matching with certain documents, purchase orders, supply, invoice, requisitions and everything. And if there's any difference, it will say unmatch or match. It will be applicable for consolidation corporate. Who said companies are there and having this, they are following this matching booster and it just calculate. How does it calculate? I'll show you exception. Reason is this only. Matching rule is price difference for your supplier, invoice price difference for your supplier. Invoice drive logic is if the line unit cost amount is greater than or equal to 5 or MR invoice total and PO total invoice percentage is greater than equal to 10. Then throw this error. Then we have condition rule, also price difference PO. This is the condition. Maximum retail invoice PO line unit. Cost amount variance is greater than 5% or invoice total. In PO total amount, percent variance is 10%. In that case, it should be this price difference. Pure supply invoice. Match exception. Reason is price variance. Condition rule name is this. Matching rule. Set is this JMS match rule, which is here JMS match rule here. And then it will say it's not match because of this reason here. That's all, nothing fancy about this. We just create as per the client requirement. Again, all this information comes from the client. We just tell them, this is how you can configure them and not configure them. Is it cancelled? I'll try to find a document for you guys on this matching rule set also. Now this is fine. I think I'm good. I think I'm good for now. And I'll be sharing more procurement documents to you guys. I have your email addresses. I'll be sharing that to Cloud Foundation, or you have. Send an email to me and I'll share those documents to you. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.